from Morocco. My name is Hanane, I'm 21 and I have to represent the MENA region in the 2016 Girls 20 Summit. Before I talk about women empowerment, I would like to tell you a story. A few days ago, my mom's SUV broke down and she wanted to go and ask some workers that work at our family business to help her fix it. Because just a few days earlier I read some articles and looked up some information about car engines, I knew that that car had some specificities. So I told my mom when she was going to tell them to look for some wires because I was afraid they wouldn't know. But she dismissed me. She just said, "Come on, they're men, of course they would know." I felt disappointed because she dismissed me and because she thought that as a girl I wouldn't know as much as men would know. So I just stayed at home. But a few moments later I heard my mom calling my name and asking me to come out. And when I came out, it turned out they didn't know what to do. So it only took me a little peek in the car handbook and a few minutes to get the car going. Everybody was impressed, all the men and my mom as well. And I felt very proud and very empowered. So the question is, what does empowerment mean to me? To me, empowerment is knowledge that a girl can get through education, orientation as well, so that a person unravels their mission and their purpose, and of course tools. So I believe it is a combination of these three things plus inspiration. The first one, which I talked about, which is education, is I believe the most important, because when you have a strong base of information and knowledge, you master your field, you are the best, and nobody can tell you not to do something, and nobody can tell you that you're not strong enough, or that you don't know what, or that you don't know something well enough to be good at it. So it gives you power, it gives you a strong personality. Also, orientation. I believe that orientation is the very base of everything, because every girl needs to know what she really wants to do. And the earlier she knows, the earlier she would have a clear goal that she would work for in the future. And the third thing is the tools and opportunities, and by that I mean all kinds of internships, workshops, focus groups, discussions, anything that would give a girl an opportunity to acquire more experience and learn more. And I believe that there is no such thing as irrelevant or unuseful knowledge, because I think that teaching a girl mechanics, first aid, technology, technical things, self-defense, self-confidence, public speaking, any tool or any knowledge can be very useful in order to create a complete leader, a complete strong woman that is capable of standing out in any kind of environment. There is this picture in my mind that I still cannot forget. Last summer, my family and I were visiting a village where people lived in very harsh conditions, and I remember us stepping by a river to get some water, and there was this couple, a man and a woman. Each one of them was in charge of a mule, had to carry some stuff, and also to get water for their family. So they both had the exact same responsibilities, except the woman had a baby on her back, and she had to get down to get the water with the baby on her back, and she also had to feed the baby. So I stood there watching them, and I thought to myself, why do we say that men do not have to do let's say home stuff or take care of the children because they work? That's just not true. This woman is doing just as much as her husband is, but she also takes care of the family, and by family I mean the kids. So the stereotype that men work and women only take care of the home is not true. I believe that girls have unlimited potential. They are capable of achieving extremely amazing stuff. They are capable of changing a country economically, socially, and even politically. But because nobody believes in girls and think they're only good for marriage or for taking care of a house, they usually stay in that context. And that's why I believe that we have to believe in girls. Like these young girls in rural areas, they just dream of achieving proper education, while their parents sit down and talk about who would be the best husband for them. That's just not fair. So I think that in order to empower women, we need to give them all the necessities which I talked about earlier, but also to believe in them. Let's show girls that we understand what problems they have. Let's show them that we know that they have issues, that we know that they have many obstacles when they try to achieve something. Let's help them create a dialogue with other women that already achieved a lot. Let's make girls get inspired. Let's help them get inspired from other leaders. Let's show them that yes, there are women who are leaders, there are women who have achieved a lot, and that they can also do the same thing. They can do much more than what society expects them to do. They can be amazing mothers, great housewives, but they can also be great entrepreneurs, politicians, doctors, and anything that they wish to be. I believe that we should let girls dream, let them dream big, expand and achieve.